This is ridiculous. XUC's there too? Oh, okay, so let's set the stage. This is Trump's house, right? I'm pretty sure I saw this from Logan's video. This is Trump's house. So Trump just woke up and Aiden Ross is there all set up and ready to go.
You're probably like, what the heck is going on here, huh?
What's going on here? What's going on?
Well, today is going to be the most important stream I've ever done, first of all. And I want to say thank you for doing this, seriously.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh, Cardi B, do you hear that?
Get some good ratings today.
We're going to get some good ratings. Everyone thought this was going to be fake today, but, you know, we proved them wrong. So.
Right in the living room of Mar-a-Lago, which I don't allow this to be ever done. So you're the first, just about.
Thank you.
That is crazy that Aiden Ross got set up at Donald Trump's house to do a stream. That is insane. That's crazy. Like how is that real? It's insane, chat.
We'll have a little fun today. And my son Baron says hello.
Yo.
He's a great young guy, but he's a big fan of yours.
What's up, Baron? Yeah, Baron's awesome. He's a great kid. Amazing.
That kind of makes sense.
Very tall.
He's tall, good student.
Yeah, he's very smart. I'll tell you that. I do want to first off, you know, say this. You know, everyone in the chat, everyone in this room, everyone loves you, and I just want to say you're a true hero.
Rosii.
What was this chat like?
And
Were they just spamming W?
I'm really thrilled we could do this today.
I'm so happy now that I'm doing it.
Chat, it's just really low audio. Here, I can try to raise it.
Do you know what live streaming is on these platforms?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah.
More or less.
It's the new
It's super
wave. It's
low.
the new wave. It's the new wave. I'm gonna explain it to you, all right? So I'm gonna show you this chat right now. Let me show you this. So this is the live chat.
Right.
So you already broke the website in 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
you broke it. The chat wasn't working.
How many viewers did he have?
21 months.
550.
MAGA.
I'm not trying to be a
Ironforge
hater.
Gym.
I thought it'd be way more. I thought he'd have like 1 million plus. I thought he'd have 1 mil.
But we ended up fixing it. It's just very slow. Everyone in the chat say hello. You guys can put hi in the chat, and W's mean it's good. W means win. Yeah. Yep. So they're putting W's and stuff. Yep. W Trump. All right.
Oh, on YouTube
So,
it was 200K. Okay, that makes
yeah.
sense.
Everyone is just super
Oh,
thrilled.
you're gonna have big ratings today. I can see it.
Yeah. I want to break 1 million. I think we could do it.
Oh, good. Oh, you'd do much more.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
I mean,
excited. I'm thrilled. Elon actually already he commented on the X post that I went live already.
Well,
with
Elon
you.
is a great guy.
Yeah, he's great.
He's really a fantastic person. Little imagination he's got, doesn't he?
Yo.
You have the most one of the most prolific and biggest presidents of all time, or you have the most popular man in the world in your room. You have billions of dollars pretty much at your disposal. You have Convy sitting right there, looking like a little schoolgirl, yet you have the worst audio setup of all time. How is your audio this bad? How do you have such a bad setup for audio when you set the president? What is this?
Yeah.
Rockets and tunnels and
Yeah.
everything. He's
How can you say says you? I haven't had the president in my room yet.
he's a fantastic guy.
He's great. So let's get started today. Let's have some fun.
Let's go.
We'll touch base on some topics, and then we'll do some fun stuff.
Sounds good.
Cool? Let's
Let's
have a
go.
good time. All right, well, the first thing is, the reason why, I really wanted to make this stream happen is because there's a lot of people that are first-time voters watching.
Remember to exist in the
And
context of
I
all
want to
in
make it
which
very
you
clear
live.
to everybody that you're a human being. You're a great human being. And I want you to basically talk in this camera, talk to them and explain why it's very important as a first-time voter to go out and vote and why they should vote for you.
I'd love to do that, and I love having a young audience. This is young. I think you have some oldsters too, because I also know some oldsters that are listening and watching. But it's about the American.
Chat, you're going to glaze when you're with the president. Do you think he's not going to glaze the president? All I want, chat, is I want brothels. That's it. If whoever is the president that will make brothels exist, then I will vote for them.
Successful and have a wonderful
It's
life
just that
and all of
simple.
that, but we want to have a good military so we can protect ourselves.
Of course.
From some bad players. You got some bad players out there. And it's interesting, during my 4 years we had no war, other than we had nothing. Everybody was afraid we were going to have wars. And just the opposite. North Korea, I remember Barack Obama was telling me, the biggest problem we have is North Korea. I didn't have a problem with North Korea.
No.
Big nuclear presence, I didn't have a problem. The only war we had was already
That's so
started
dumb.
long ago, and that was ISIS, and I defeated them in a very short amount of time.
I remember.
Very quickly. And we had no wars under the Trump
This
administration.
chat is
and
infested with
that's a
woke
great
virus
thing.
people.
That's a
Yep.
really great thing.
Yo.
82 years
Yep.
since that's happened. and we won't have wars again, but we could have a war before we even get there. That's the
I can't hear him either.
a number of months. We have 4 months, and the election's starting very soon, and I guess 5 months before you actually get in. And a lot of damage can be done in 5 months by incompetent people. We have very incompetent.
This is incredible, though, Chad. I have to say, it is incredible that Aiden Ross is getting to interview the President of the United States. That is well, we don't know, but this is insane. It is crazy. It is insane to see this. This is a reality. And honestly, I'm not going to lie, Aiden so far, I thought he'd be much more like, he almost seems less nervous for this interview than he did with, like, hanging out with, like, Keemstar. I don't know
Let's
what
go
it is.
back
Maybe he
to
was
Rumble.
prepared.
Competent people right now. And I'm not saying that out of happiness. I'm saying that out of sadness, because our country's in tremendous danger, not only of stock market crashes or depressions or whatever it may be. It's a tremendous military danger. We have Israel's blowing up, the Middle East is blowing up, Russia's going wild with Ukraine, and things are out of control, and we have nobody that knows how to talk. We have nobody that knows. I was watching when Russia was thinking about going in, and they never would have done it with me. They never, and they didn't. But they never, after I got in, they started loading up the border. I thought he was doing it for negotiation purposes. And Biden said all of the wrong things, everything wrong. And ultimately they attacked, and they wouldn't have done that if I were president. So we got to get back in and get it straightened out. We'll get that one worked out.
100%.
A lot of people dying.
Yeah, it's a lot of innocent lives being lost. You know, you had mentioned, the stock market crashing. I don't know if you obviously, I saw the post you made on your app Truth. You know, what I just saw yesterday and the day before, you know, I'm in crypto and I'm in stocks.
This guy is a joke. Come on, folks. You can't vote for this George Bush guy.
Biden, you haven't fucking sounded that great in like 10 years. What the hell just happened?
And you have everybody just falling. And I want to ask you, you know, how do we basically get it?
Chat, how far are you down in the stock market right now? Be honest. If you're in crypto, Chat, I feel so bad for you if you're in crypto. If you loaded up in crypto really hard over the past 4 months, I feel so bad for you. I feel so bad. I'm broke now. I mean, honestly, if you invested in crypto or if you invested in meme coins like Doge coins and stuff like that, I mean, you're down 30%, 40%. You know, it's funny. I've gotten like 4 subs today, and I don't even blame you guys. Like, it's tough right now. I don't even know what to say. I got into crypto years ago. Yeah, I mean, even then, though, it's 25%. Yeah, I've gotten like 4 subs. I don't say deserved. I don't blame you guys. You shouldn't sub if you can't in times like this. This is tough. This is
Does
crazy.
Trump ever beat one Waker? I don't think so.
No, I don't think he has. I panic sold. Oh, God. See, here's the thing. I like the mentality of playing the video.
They're back up and flowing and back up and running. And, you know, and what's causing this?
Well, right now you have no confidence. You have somebody that now is taking over from Biden because he just wants to stay in bed all day. He can't get up. He wants to stay in bed. It was a fraud. They tried to tell people he was competent. He knew what he was doing. And in the debate, he was adjudged to be not so good.
Yeah.
But you can go back 4 years, too. You know, he campaigned from his basement. He didn't campaign. I said, where is this guy during COVID? They used COVID as an excuse not to let him talk.
Yeah.
The whole thing was a fraud, and everybody knew it, and they knew it strongly. And
finally,
we're gonna get it going.
Finally,
get it going again. It's they put us in a very bad position. The worst thing is we have probably, I think, Aiden, 20 million people came into our country with open borders, and many come from prisons. And you can be a liberal, and your people can be, but coming from some of the meanest prisons all over the world, not just South America, from all over the world, from the Congo and Africa, they come from all over the world, they're coming, and they're releasing their prisoners into the United States. Now, you can be a liberal guy, you can be progressive as anybody in the world, and you can't think that's a positive thing. No. They're coming out of mental institutions. They're pouring into the United States, and they're hurting and damaging our country, and they're killing our people.
Well, yeah, they
and
are.
The crime rate with what you're talking about and what we're talking about, we call it migrant crime. It's a new form of crime, and it's a very violent crime. And it's going to take on proportions the likes of which this country has never seen before. And remember, these people are just getting accustomed.
Am I stupid to say this, but wouldn't immigrants be way less likely to want to commit crime? Because if they do crime, that means they have to go back to where they once were. Wouldn't they want to not commit crime like the most?
Combined
are
IQ
people
of
coming out of
100
mental
of these three on
institutions,
screen.
prisons and jails, and many terrorists. We're having record numbers of terrorists coming in. So I'm talking, I assume, mostly to a young audience, but a young audience, no matter where they're coming from, they can't be happy about this.
No, they can't. Jobs are being taken, a lot of
Jobs,
crime. So what, President Trump, what do we do to fix that issue? What if I happen to be born in another country and I want to come the right way? How would that work?
Well, that's what we want. We want people to come in, but they have to come in through a system, through a legal system. And one of the things that's unfair is we have hundreds of thousands of people that have applied to come in, and this administration doesn't talk to them.
Right.
But if they walk through the southern border, they have no problem getting in. I
Canute
don't
should have
even know why
oh my
they're doing
God.
this. But
Canute should have done a walking through the southern border stream. That's what he should have done.
people are waiting 10 years to come in, and they've studied. They learned all about the United States, about our Constitution,
Wait, that
about
was
everything.
so much
and
better content.
they're not being let in, and we're allowing people to come in from really rough places, really bad places. And they come in through caravans, and these caravans have 10, 20, 30,000 people. And they're
Wow.
pouring through Mexico.
That's crazy.
And Mexico was great when I was there. They were helping us. I had stay in Mexico. You can imagine what that is. That means you have to stay in Mexico. You can't come into this country
Let's go.
until we approve you. They gave it up. Now they just walk right in.
Wow.
They had catch and release. We had catch and release. That's you catch a criminal and you release him into our country. I said, no. We catch a criminal and we release him into Mexico. I think you feel better about that.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
it's one of those things. There's so many things. They are so bad. It's like amateur night. It's either amateur night or they want to destroy our country.
You like the
Right,
2,000
right.
bits?
What they're doing to this country, they're destroying our country, Aiden. They're destroying stupid people. He's not a smart man. He wasn't smart 35 years ago. He wasn't smart 20 years ago. And now he's really not smart.
No.
And you saw that from the debate. I mean, he's really gone down the tubes. And she couldn't even pass her law exam. She couldn't pass her bar exam. And I'm not saying that because I know other people didn't pass their bar exam, but she thought she'd never be able to pass it. And this is who we have running our country. It's a shame. She's ultra left,
guy is a
ultra
clown,
radical. I
and
just
ain't
see
the way
where
you're baiting
99
about the North
vicious
America
terrorists,
thing.
when she was, I
Can't
guess,
wait
Attorney
when you
General,
play unrooted.
because she was Attorney General in California, she destroyed California. Her policies have destroyed California. Her policies, when she was the district attorney, have destroyed San Francisco. San Francisco was the best city in our country 20 years ago, and now it's, not even, frankly, it's not even livable.
But is that because of anything, chap? But besides that, it was the implosion of the tech, and then now people don't go to tech places as much because isn't a lot of it at home? Am I stupid? Maybe I'm just completely wrong. Wouldn't it make sense that the reason why that big place for tech was not popular anymore is because people are just staying at home and also working there? Right? Wouldn't that make sense? Also because of taxes. Isn't the taxes also insane in San Francisco? Am I right? I thought it's because of taxes and shit too. Yes, I'm dumb. I'm trying to talk to you to learn. I'm just asking.
Trump doesn't turn off stream until he beats unrooted.
Chat, why is it when I swear, it's like I have to come into Twitch chat and I have to know everything. Why can't I just ask questions? A lot of brown people live there. Okay, so that's what I'm going to say whenever I talk about San Francisco. Is a lot of brown people live there. Is that better?
We have to bring our cities back. We're going to have to focus on bringing our cities back.
It's actually really sad. I lived in California for a long time. Even Los Angeles, it's not safe. It's not safe. Everyone I know that lives in multi-million-dollar homes that do what I do, content, they're getting robbed. They're getting robbed. The police don't really
No.
they're not active out there as they are in some other states, and it's really sad. And I agree.
Oh, in other states. I was about to say, I'm not, what the fuck? But I have 2 Glocks.
Saw a video in San Francisco where people just walk into a Louis Vuitton and an Apple store and just loot, and leave like nothing ever happened.
Give me the
It's
loot.
crazy.
They loot, and not only that, they have like $1,000 or $1,500 where she started, where she won't even prosecute if it's less than $1,500.
Wow.
So you see these people go in with like calculators, and they're adding the stuff that they're stealing because they won't be prosecuted. So that if they get nabbed, they say, no, it's less than whatever it is, $1,000.
Right.
And she started the concept of that, and it's now spreading.
That's true.
Our country, we need strong leadership. We didn't have stuff like this. When you look at what's happened to this country, and you look at other countries, crime rates all over the world are down. You know why? Because they're all dumping their bad people, their prisoners, and all of the people that are bad. They're not only the people on the streets, the people that are in jails. You know what they save by doing that?
Wait, are they all coming here?
But they're dumping their prisoners and their criminal elements. They're dumping them into the United States of America. And our crime is going to go through the roof.
So if you want to be an immigrant, if you want to come to America, chat, commit crime in other countries, you will move here.
It's going to go through the roof. And, if we win, and I hope we win, we should win, we seem to be winning, and, you can't even imagine that anybody would want these. This has nothing to do with me. Who would want these people? But can you imagine? They're just getting comfortable now, and they're criminals. So they're sort of laying low a little bit now because they're not comfortable. But soon they'll be comfortable, and they'll find that our police they're great.
Yeah.
But they're not allowed to do their job. They're not allowed to be strong, and they could do their job if they were let. But if they do their job, they have their pension knocked out, they have their car taken away, their family taken away, their house taken away, everything's taken away, and they lose their job. It's a very rough thing being a policeman today, I'll tell you. But they could do the job. We're going to have to let them do their job. We have a crime-infested nation. We're a drug-addicted nation, and we're a crime-infested nation. Other than that, we're doing quite well.
Yeah. I want to move topics a little bit here. I saw, I'm unfamiliar with exactly what it was called. You were speaking on stage with 3 other women, and you just got ambushed. They were late, and not a hi, hello, how are you? Just straight into it, just straight trying to rip you apart. And I think you handled it pretty well, but I wanted to ask you a question, why do you think, they just straight up do that for you, but then they're going to ask the other side, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
That's right. Well, I did this as a favor. This was the black journalists. The room had maybe 2,000. They said 2,000. It looked more like 1,000 to me, but whatever it was packed.
Yeah.
And I did it because I thought it was a good thing to do. And they had
Those are the black jobs, chat.
Journalist, I don't know. I didn't know who she was, but she was nasty. She was a terrible person. And I walk in, and instead of saying, hello, thank you very much for doing this, they also said, Kamala's going to do it. But then Kamala said, she wants to do it because she can't talk to people. She can't answer questions. She hasn't done one interview. She's not doing any interviews.
Yeah.
Because if she did one interview where a hard question's asked, she's incapable of answering it. But I walk in, and this woman starts talking about, let's get rid of the elephant in the room. And she starts talking about racism and everything. I said, you didn't even say hello to me. And I'm doing them a favor by doing this. I'm doing this out of respect to the black community. And we're getting record numbers, as you know, in the black community. And she came across, she's with ABC Fake News, which is one of the worst. ABC is one of the worst.
Right.
And she is horrible. So she was very nasty. Harris Faulkner was there. She was excellent. The other person I didn't know, she was okay. I wouldn't say she was great, but she was okay. But I did it, and it was quite a sensation. Actually, a lot of people think it was well handled. The woman was so rude.
So rude.
That, it's hard to believe. You can walk into a thing, and I do them a favor, and I do this. Most people said, why are you doing it? I feel I have an obligation to do it. I want to look you become the president for all of the people, not for a certain segment.
Correct.
Not even for just my, they talk about my base. It's a very big base. But you
Miss farming Trump tards to make his chat go faster. I can't watch anything without you guys fucking complaining.
I spoke to Don Jr. a little bit. He said, man, I feel for the young generation. You guys are look at this. Look what's going on here. It's like you need these next 4 years. If not, I don't know how well the country's going to do after these 4 years.
I don't think it survives. I really don't.
Damn.
Look, we're going to have 20 million people in by the time this election takes place. 20 million people. That's bigger than New York State. Many of those people are people that you should not have, and we're all for everything. All men are created equal, as the expression goes. Right?
Of course.
And now today they say all men and women are created equal. When they wrote that, it was a slightly different time.
True.
Today, that alone is a politically incorrect statement.
Yeah, it is.
So all men and women are created equal, everything. But the fact is, when you're dumping all of these criminals and all of these drug dealers, all of these people into our country, you're really hurting our country badly, and it has to be.
Chat, where are these? Can I ask, where are these bad people coming from? Boats, ships? Are they getting flown in like PUBG? Where are these people coming from? Where are they? In your house? The border, right? But like, didn't he say that everyone from all countries are just sending their bad people here? They're everywhere. Like, what is going on? No, literally flown in buses. So Fortnite, not PUBG. This is called creating fear to control a populace. Does it work? I think it kind of works.
We have to take very strong measures.
We definitely do. We definitely do. Moving to the next. Oh,
oh, I didn't know. I didn't know they were allowed to applaud.
yeah, they're allowed to applaud. You guys can keep applauding.
All right, that's common sense, right? You know, it is about common sense. I mentioned
Kamala
that term
Harris doesn't
because
have
whether you're
common sense.
conservative, liberal, it's all about common sense.
It is.
You want to have good education. You want to have borders. You want to have low interest rates, be able to buy a house. You want to, you know, so many
course.
different things. But you got to have common sense. And we're run by people. And, you know, just a little thing. When I started campaigning almost like 8 years ago, I talked about Merry Christmas. We should have Merry Christmas again. Let's bring back Merry Christmas. You weren't allowed to say Merry Christmas. I got it back.
It's a nice crowd, huh?
Even if you're Jewish, they like to say Merry Christmas. Every one of my Jewish friends say, we love Merry Christmas.
I'm Jewish. I love Merry
Good.
Christmas.
And
too.
you know, Kamala doesn't, though.
She doesn't like it?
She doesn't want you to use Merry Christmas.
Wow.
She thinks it's insulting to use Merry Christmas. So we'll have to work on her.
What? Wait, she does?
I wanted to ask you a question. Speaking of, you said something about common sense, someone who has no common sense, Joe Biden. Do you think he was pushed out, or do you think he made the decision to step down?
No, he was not only pushed out, it was a
She tweets it every year. Show me the tweet. Someone like the tweet. I don't believe you.
coup. I'm telling you. They went in to see him. He did badly. The debate was a disaster.
Oh, it was horrible.
Okay. I don't know if I was brilliant or if he was horrible. Maybe it was a combination of both.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
I know one thing. They were saying after I left, they said, you know, that was one of the greatest debate performances we've ever seen. And then 2 days later, they just said he was terrible. You know,
Right.
they never gave. They
Right.
took away the great debate performance stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, but no, I mean, I did fine, and he is.
Merry Christmas to all. May your day be filled with love, family, and good food. P.S. We are making Christmas beef Wellington. Wait, so he just straight up lied.
He shouldn't have. Look, he's done tremendous damage to our country. He was a terrible president. He was the worst president we've ever had. She's, by the way, considered the most unpopular vice president we've ever had. But she's a horrible.
Who is the least liked vice president in history? Wait, Kamala Harris is the least popular vice president in history. But so it is her.
She's worse than he is. I actually think he's smarter than her, and I think he's a really not smart person. But I think he's smarter than she is. But she was convenient. She was there. They have better people. I mean, they have much better people. In fact, all of the people that she's looking at are considered much better than her. These were people that were thinking about running. They would have run, except that they didn't want to go through this roadblock with her.
Hold on. Harris fumed at Americans saying Merry Christmas before illegal migrants were protected in resurfaced clip. Oh my God, I feel like a song right now.
And now we're talking about taking it away. It is morally wrong. And when we all, and only when they cleared that vet did we give them DACA status. And now we're talking about taking it away. It is morally wrong. And when we all sing happy tunes and sing Merry Christmas and wish each other Merry Christmas, these children are not going to have a Merry Christmas. How How dare we speak Merry Christmas? How dare we? They will not have a Merry Christmas. They don't know if they will be here in a matter of days, weeks, and months. Since September 5th, over 12,000 have lost their status.
Yeah.
And because you're the
I don't
vice
think that was the
president,
same
so
thing.
they wanted to go pick them, and I think virtually every one of them is considered better, smarter, would be a better president than her. But we can't allow her to be president. She's going to destroy our country.
She'll ruin it. I mean, already it's ridiculous what she's saying.
I thought Aiden was gonna say already the stock market has crashed. I thought he was gonna blame her for that.
And by the way, the youth is so important because youth
Already, stocks are down. I'm down 22% in Bitcoin. Like, what else to tell you?
tends to be Democrat, and as they get older, they become Republican. That's what's happening. We can't wait 50 years. We can't. Make the move now. All of you young people, and he's got a lot of them. All I know is my kids say, Dad, you have no idea how big this interview is. I said, don't tell me that. But make the move now. Don't wait 50 years. Our country doesn't have 50 years.
That's gotta feel so cool as Aiden. To be the president is telling you that your interview is big.
You know, that's crazy to think about. I want to ask you a question. She did a rally recently. She had a rapper speak, and then she had a rapper twerk at a rally.
Yeah.
A rapper was twerking at a rally.
Yeah.
I want to know your thoughts on that. You know, it's crazy to me to think that there could be twerking at a rally.
Well, what Hillary did is she would go out and get Bruce Springsteen. He'd get much smaller crowds than I got, to be honest. And he had a guitar, right? I don't have a guitar. But he would fill up a place, and then he'd finish, and they'd all leave, and she'd be speaking. So now Kamala's doing the same thing because nobody wants to go watch her. Nobody.
No.
I mean, she speaks for like a short. Nobody's going to want to watch her, and nobody does want to watch. Now, at least there's a little bit of curiosity, but there's no value really in going and watching her. So what she did is she's gotten a couple of rappers, and they fill up the place. But what she does is a little bit different. She has them go last. That's smart. I give. So in other words, they want her to finish her speech, get the hell off the stage, and then they can listen to the
The
rap.
performance starts.
No, it's pretty.
It's kind of smart.
Hillary didn't. No, I give her credit.
Yeah, give it to her a little bit.
Hillary never figured that out. She'd get some star, and the star would fill up the place, and then the star would leave, they would leave, everybody would leave, and she's talking to an empty stadium. You know? Anyway, this is a little better idea.
I want to real quick talk about one thing. It was super important to me when I saw it. Censorship. You know, I don't know if you saw what Elon had posted. Elon basically showed if you were to Google Donald Trump about a week ago, all you see is Kamala. That's all you see is Kamala. It's crazy. Google was really, really trying to push her.
So Google is really crooked. It's horrible when they had the word assassination up because, you know, there was a big moment a few weeks ago where I got whacked. I got whacked. And whether it's me or anybody else, it was a terrible thing. Terrible thing. For our country, it was terrible for everything. And when you put up the name, the word assassination, it went to Lincoln, it went to many other people, many of whom I didn't even know there was an attempted assassination. The only one it didn't have was Trump. Think of it. And when you put up the word assassination, it also sent you to Kamala. And people were really angry at it. Look, something wrong with Google. I don't know if it's the people running it inside or the smaller people, so to speak, the people that are actually doing the nuts and bolts. I doubt it. It's got to come from the top. And
how can anyone believe that a company like Google that doesn't have layers on layers on layers on layers of things that go on, that someone can corruptly do something like this with getting away with it? I just don't understand how people can possibly believe that that is real. There is layers on layers of emails that need to be done for anything to probably happen at Google. You really think they are going to corrupt the president of the United States, chat? Do you really believe that? You think they're going to corrupt the president of the United States? The problem is that the focus wasn't on him. I just can't believe it. There's no way.
Trump told them to believe it, so they do smile.
Like, I don't believe that there's a way that they corrupted the word assassination and made it purposely so that Donald Trump doesn't come up because they want Kamala Harris to win. They pushed their political agenda to make Donald Trump win, and they did this on purpose. I just can't believe it. Look it up. Okay, look up what? I'm going to look it up on Google. You think they're going to tell me? I just can't believe it. Google donates to Kamala. Is her name Kamala or Carmela? I'm retarded. Bro, please, you really have not paid attention since 2020 at all. Yeah, I find it hilarious when viewers like you don't let me talk to my chat and you say, just shut up. That is the most annoying thing in the world. That you won't let me have a conversation with my fucking chat and let me understand or think at all. It's so stupid. I don't get it. It's like, oh, like, just shut up. It's like, okay, well, then what am I supposed to do? You just want me to just play videos and not say a single fucking thing and never talk, ever? Like, what is the point? Unless Alinity's walking in and I say, yo, just shut the fuck up, Miz, and just play videos and just do nothing. So what is the point of me even being here? Google omits Trump assassination attempt from a key feature as Don Jr. claims big tech is trying to interfere with the election. Now we gotta look up what the word omits means.
Omit.
Leave out or exclude. But is this just Donald Trump Jr. talking about this, or is this real? Like, do they know that he did this? Even the keywords Trump assassination attempt yielded no additional terms from Google. However, when Trump's name was used, autocomplete offered no suggestions whatsoever. New York Post is fucking garbage.
To die. They actually expected to die, and I understood that.
Yeah.
The other thing that happened that was amazing is within 5 seconds, the sniper, the Secret Service sniper, from a much further distance, one bullet, and didn't know about it. Now, it was a communication problem, a big one, and had it taken place, 10 seconds earlier, would have been good. But there was a communications problem. But he, supposedly, I don't think he knew. I mean, I've gone through it too. I don't think the sniper knew anything about it. He may have heard there could be a problem, but he didn't know anything about it. Think of it. A thing like that happens. He went by the gun and the fire of the gun. And I guess when the bullets come out, you see fire. And he was able to see that from probably more than 300 yards away. So that's 3 football fields. That's a lot. And one bullet took him out. And if he didn't shoot...
Even India was talking about it. All right, let's see. You guys may be right. Google omits Trump assassination and results. Tech giant accused of election meddling. The Hindustan... Okay, if the Indians are saying it, it's probably correct. The Google recent omission of search results related to a failed assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump has stirred controversy. People searching for information about the failed plot to kill former President Trump were left confused when the search engine didn't give them what they expected. Instead, the website's autocomplete tool ignored any mention of the July 13th shooting, leading to accusations from the ex-president's son that the tech giant is trying to manipulate the election. Users were taken back when Google's autocomplete feature failed to provide results related to the attempted assassination of Donald Trump. Even when they typed in the assassination attempt of, they didn't get any suggestions about the July 13th event in Butler that rocked the whole nation. Okay, see? This is called, all right, chat, you've shown me some things. There's clearly articles. Fact focus. Google autocomplete results around Trump lead to claims of
tweeted Google search banned Donald Trump.
Then you know what? I would say you guys are probably right and I was wrong. You see how hard that is? It's not that hard. And I'm totally down to say that when things I don't think are right. I don't know. But it's ridiculous to be like, oh, Miz, you can't talk. Just shut up. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what? You're on my stream. You shut up. Get out of my chat. I can't watch shit.
Shoot him, you would have had probably a lot of people dead.
Right.
Probably a lot of people would have been dead. He had a lot of bullets up there. He had a powerful gun, and he had a lot of bullets up there. And the reason he stopped was he got hit 5 seconds. That's a pretty amazing job.
Hold on. Abraham Lincoln shot live leak. Is there a video of him getting shot?
When you think, it's sort of a surreal experience.
Yeah.
Right? And you could say that for them too. And they go years and they don't have to do that. They don't have to shoot people. And then all of a sudden they're confronted and they see somebody firing. And a lot of people wouldn't react like that. They wouldn't, they'd say, let's call in and find out what's going on.
Right.
His reaction time, I think, was amazing. So there was a big communication problem, and they'll get that straightened out. But the Secret Service people were very brave. And that sniper was very talented to hit a target like that from so far away.
Right.
He's
President,
complimenting the
first of all,
sniper?
You took
He's talking about that sniper.
Everyone in this room, everyone watching, everyone. The reaction that you gave, no other president is going to do that. They're going to either remain, where they are. You are a brave man. You stood up and went like this, and that was a pretty badass picture, by the way.
Well, I will say, though, that the audience was very brave also, the fans, the people, and it's much more than MAGA. Although I think MAGA is almost everybody, because it's what we talk about.
Yeah.
But all of those people, were tens of thousands of people, as far as the eye could see, and then the people in the back. And those are the people you see, because the cameras are focused on that. We have the bleacher in the back with, 100 to 150 people or something. But those people never moved. And if you go to crowd, we had a crowd-controlled type person, said whenever a bullet is fired, they know a bullet and they know a sound. And we had a lot of bullets fired. So when you think of it, plus the Secret Service, whenever a bullet's fired, everybody empties out immediately. They immediately leave and they empty out the whole stadium, and they call it a stampede, like in cattle.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get killed with stampedes. They get literally
Stumped
walked
over.
They get many people die in soccer stadiums. But when a bullet goes off, everyone leaves, almost every time.
Yeah.
Nobody left, and you had the man behind me. He's looking like this. He's looking. There was no fear.
If you are going to do more political
that
content,
I was in
then
trouble.
the responsible thing would be to listen to more than just Trump videos. There will be a lot of misinformation.
Yeah, but I don't care. I know it's misinformation. I've called out like 6 things.
That?
Brit. So when are we meeting him as? The president? Brit, listen, I can hit up my people at Rumble and see what we could do. I can see what we could do. Or are you talking about Aiden? Aiden might be a little bit easier if you want to meet Aiden Ross.
They saw the blood, because the blood, I guess you get hit in the ear. I can tell you, a lot of blood when you get hit in the ear. That's one thing we learn. We learn all these things, unfortunately. But they saw there was a big problem. Normally, when they hear that, they're all, they disperse. Nobody left. I mean, you take a look at that. Now, that was a microcosm of what was out in front of me, because the speech was being made.
Yeah.
Brit,
thousands
you
of
won't
people.
get a clearance.
And nobody there was leaving either. It was really amazing. They knew there was a problem. And when I got up, they were confused because Secret Service was lifting me. I guess I was getting up, but I'm looking for my shoes. I didn't want to go on they had stretchers and stuff. I didn't want to go on stretchers. I didn't want to do that. But it was amazing. And they were confused because you could be up, but you're not looking too good. And I felt it was important to let people know that I was okay and our country was okay, in a true sense that our country was okay. And so I did that, and the audience was just, they were.
Love the game, unrooted bro.
USA,
so stoked for you, mizkif.
Wild.
Thank you, man.
It was a hell of a horrible experience, but I learned a lot about the love in this country. Think of it. A bullet goes off, everyone leaves, and his bullet's going off. They just...
Again.
I still can't believe he got shot at. I still can't believe it whizzed through his head and it missed. I can't believe any of this. It's like the craziest fucking sitcom bullshit I've ever seen in my life. I still can't believe any of this is real. It's insane. I can't believe Google is lying. I don't trust you, Google. Go fuck yourself. I believed in you guys. Now I know you're fake. You're lying. Fuck you.
True hero.
They were heroes. The way they didn't.
I'm learning so much.
You have to watch that group behind, because that was the same as the group in front, the big group.
Okay, now we have someone saying the assassination was a hoax. Do you guys believe the assassination was a hoax? Is that a true thing, or do you? I think it's just pretty obvious. The kid just. Okay, don't say. Let's see. What does Britt have to say about that? Britt, what do you think? Was it a hoax? Do you think Trump did it to get publicity, but it didn't work out because Google silenced him? Britt, honestly, you should drop the whole doing fucking HelloFresh sponsors in your kitchen and just start doing political content. You should do political content just for the next 4 months.
Seen it coming to either.
I would totally watch if you did political content only for the next 4 months.
And it wasn't like, geez, normally they say, let's get out of here.
Yeah,
how do we do
that's
this?
true.
They
just
weren't.
stood
They
and watched.
saw I was in trouble.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to move. And many of them were standing up and they were looking. One man in particular with a floppy hat and
there's an auto protection policy.
T-shirt. And
No, I don't think it's fake.
just looking. It's a fascinating thing to see. And when you hear crowd control people say, we can't even imagine that happened, it shows they love me, maybe, but for the country. And it was pretty amazing.
That's great.
Thank you.
So, I got you a gift. Well, a couple gifts.
Oh, good. That's good.
I'll show you, another gift. I'll show you, the second gift a little bit later. Okay. But I did get you a gift, and I got you this gift because, look, you are, I feel like you constantly get beat on, but you're so strong, and you just, like I said, you live for the people, and you're a hero. I want to present to you this gift right here.
Liz, I think you should actually do research on this
that's a
stuff. It would
beautiful
be
one.
really
Yeah.
interesting to hear your
You should
take.
open it and then show the camera.
That's a great watch, actually. Good company.
I'll give my take on this
Good
watch.
company.
Do you like Rolex?
They like Jack Nicklaus and Gary Player and Arnold Palmer and all the golf guys and all the other guys, too. I do. This is beautiful. Wow. Thank you. Don't they have nice packaging?
They do. Really, really nice.
Wow,
Arnold
that's-
Palmer, W fucking watches.
Oh, should I show that to the audience?
Yeah, they can see it.
Oh, I didn't know this. Now I know it's worth it. Well, my boys said, "Oh, that's such a big show. I don't know what you're doing, but you really are respected."
I don't know who the fuck you are, but
I appreciate
get out of
it.
my
When I
house.
go into other shows, nobody does a big deal about it.
I do want to say also,
Thank you very much.
shout out to the Nelk boys. I know you love Nelk.
They're great.
They're the greatest.
Well, that was through Dana. Dana's very much into this world. Dana's a young guy, sort of,
Asman just read me. Asman, I think there's a legitimate world where I
Hey,
can
boy,
ask
Fatty,
Dana.
Please send a brother a couple bucks to buy unrooted. A brother's broke.
I think there's a world where I can get Dana to be able to get Asman on with Trump. I actually think there's a world. I can't. They would never let me interview him. But I actually think there's a world where Asman can interview Trump. I do. I swear to God.
So I know Fannie Willis has treated you very unfair. I have a friend who's currently being treated unfair by her. He's a rapper named Young Thug.
Yeah.
And I was just.
I heard that, actually.
Yeah, I just was wondering if there's a way that we can make sure he gets treated fair. That's all.
So I've heard about him, and I heard he's being treated very unfairly.
What
by her,
is going
and I would tell
on?
her she's got to treat these patriots that are being all terrible. They're going after him. And I hear Young Thug is being treated. I heard the name.
Yeah.
I heard it from other people where they say he's being treated very unfairly.
Very unfair.
So he's got to be treated fairly.
Please.
Bro, this world makes no sense anymore, chat. It makes...
So, how much time would you say we have? Because I do want to give you this last gift.
Well, let's go do the last gift.
Let's go do it. Let's go do it.
So far, I like the gift you gave me.
Yeah, well, you're going to like this other one too. Hold on 1 second here. Whoops. I actually closed that out. Let me go full screen real quick. You go full screen on the OBS, and then you should have the live view or the IRA.
You,
You kill it. You kill it.
It's great stuff. I don't know if I have enough time.
All right. So this next gift is outside.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Come on. Sounds good.
You don't know how much.
Thank you very much.
day one.
He knows her from high school.
Really, day one, huh?
Yes.
You love her.
She's your biggest fan.
She's doing good. She's
Please,
a young woman.
please get a picture with her. She's
Yes. Can I do that?
Yeah, of course.
Can I take? Come on,
Somebody
let's
take a
get.
picture.
I'll take it. I got you guys.
You stay right there. We're gonna take a good one.
I'll take a great one.
Thank you so much.
I got some good ones.
You got a good one.
Yeah, I think so. Right?
No, she does.
Huh? I'll bet she does.
Que tú no tienes el día
She's
uno.
probably tougher than I am. Have a good time, everybody. See you tonight.
Aiden took the picture on his phone.
Yeah. So what's your good side? What do you like walking on? What side do you like walking on?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you look good from both sides. Yeah, it doesn't really matter at all. X, come on outside with the truck. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
This will be
By the way,
interesting.
do you like my buddy Felix's shirt?
I love that.
Felix, by the way, Mr. Trump.
That's fantastic. Wow.
Yeah, you got the grill.
What the fuck is our world? What is our world? It's so ridiculous. What is our world?
I like that. Hey, I know. That's what I noticed. I noticed the grill. Nice to see you. Thank you. Congratulations.
All right, well, you can already see the gift.
Yeah, I can. Wow.
You can't miss it.
That's an Elon.
It is an Elon.
Wow.
Shout out to Mr.
That's
Musk.
beautiful. Hey,
Well,
that is beautiful.
Am I going to close the door really quick? Just I want to show them the wrap. Sure. Check out this wrap and let me know your honest thoughts.
I think it's incredible.
That's actually pretty good.
I think it's incredible.
Going to the front?
So you know what they did? AI. What Google did is they took, or they let it happen. See the Secret Service agents here?
Yeah.
They're angry in there. They put smiles on their face.
Right.
You heard about that?
Yeah, no.
That's just terrible.
Yeah, I know. But that's how easy it is to manipulate
It's
everything.
a little bit scary.
Yeah, it is. It's very scary.
It's a little bit scary.
We need like a system where we can quickly fact check things and see if it's real and authentic.
Yeah, and right now they don't have that.
No, they don't.
That's the problem.
So I know we're not going to drive anywhere, but I was wondering if you wanted to like listen to like a song in here.
Let's go.
All right, cool. This is how you open it up.
It is incredible.
Yeah, it is. I'll get on the other side.
Different kind of a guy.
Okay, Aiden, so
What is our world, chat?
So let's try it. And you know, some of the artists I like better than others, but I like the other song better. So I'd sort of always stuff.
Who's like your top 3 artists?
Well, we love Frank Sinatra, right?
Of course.
And
All right, I'm voting
there's
Trump
a couple
now.
that I really like, but I don't like the people, so I don't want to really mention their name.
Young Thug.
Look at this list as an example. So it's such a great list. Aren't the Beatles always good?
Come on, they're the best.
Rolling Stones are always good.
Choose one. Let's
Look at that.
You,
So
you
let's
go
do-
choose what you like to choose. You
Let's-
just swipe like this.
Oh yeah. That's fantastic, huh? How about, and we like the Beach Boys. We always like the Beach Boys.
We do like the Beach Boys.
Who doesn't like the Beach Boys? How about if we did the following? How about thinking that it's going to come back under proper management? How about California Dreaming?
Let's do
Yes?
it.
Good.
Here we go. Let's test this thing out. All right. All right, Elon. Let's see how good this system is.
That's a good-looking system.
It is, right? All right. Now Spotify is glitching.
You may have.
Oh, hold on.
That's good. Have
No.
you been able to tell?
I want to.
When will you know?
We crashed multiple times.
I think you'll crash. Yeah.
I think
Whatever
we're going
it
to
is.
see. I'm going to get all the analytics.
They crashed
the real
out.
Live view count, everything.
Well, you'll let me know, but I think you'll have the biggest show. You know, Nelk had by far their biggest show.
I know. And that was. I hated it when YouTube took them down.
So they had 7.5 million hits in like an hour, and then they were taken down. And I told them they'd be taken down.
And they still left it up.
They
Right.
were great. No, they left. But I said YouTube or whoever it was took them down.
Right.
And I said that would happen. And I said, so let me ask you, if that happens, are you going to fold? They said, nope. And they never did. But they were taken down. But they had $7.5 million in a very short period.
Wow, that's crazy. I just seen somebody said with all the pages, all the pages, all the people live rewatching us,
right.
we hit over 1 million. We hit over 1 million live, which is amazing.
You're going to have a lot.
Yeah.
I hope you're going to break your record by a lot, and I think you will, for whatever reason. I mean, I won't get into that, but for whatever reason, people seem to like watching. I will say it's an honor to be with you, too.
Thank you. Pretty good, huh? Where's the camera at?
Oh.
No way Trump dances.
I'll tell you about TikTok. Trump is going to keep TikTok going, whereas Biden and Harris, they have no idea what it means. And all it's going to do is be good for China the other way. It's no good. We're going to save TikTok. They want to destroy TikTok. So all of the people on TikTok, vote for Trump.
Vote for Trump. An amazing stream. W's in the chat.
Thank you, man.
Any last words? Live stream, end the stream.
I just want to make sure you break your record. If you don't break your record, I'm disappointed. I
think you broke it. Thank you, Mr. President. We can end that.
Great honor.
What the fuck? That is insane. He danced with Trump. That is fucking insane. To the YMCA. That's so insane. I mean, honestly, I would say Aiden did a pretty good job. I think Aiden definitely did way better than I think people probably thought. Because, like, he didn't say anything that was, like, cringe or annoying. Like, he was obviously terrified as fuck. I mean, who wouldn't be terrified to make the stream? But he didn't do bad. He was asking questions. He stuck with what he had to say. I don't think he did bad at all. But that's just wild. This is a reality. What's this? What? It's insane. It's insane.